There's the first bass on the Jackal Iobi frog. Just got out here at the lake. About 20 casts maybe. Got this one on. This bass is freezing cold too. Very strange. I mean, he is. There he is. He is ice cold. Maybe it's because we got some rain and this low water in here is really cold. I'm not sure, but he is freezing. And I can't figure out why. I'm about to find out right now if this water is cold. There he is. There he goes. Yeah, this water is ice cold in here. That's strange. It's about only a foot deep probably in here because the water's so low, but this is ice cold in here. So I'm actually going to feel the main lake here in a little bit and see if it's a lot different, but that water is probably like 60 degrees. It's freezing, so we'll see if we get some more. Okay, it's first fish on the Stanley ribbit frog. Good smallie on. Really nice smallie. 2.5 easy. He's probably actually 3 pounds. I don't have my scale on me, it's in my tackle box, but there he is. Starting to rain. Thought it'd be a good time to throw some top water. First hit. He's probably close to 3. Let him go. Just throwing along these rock ledges, so we'll see if we get another. Here's, let me get my scale out. This has got to be a 3-pounder. Hold on, guys. £3 even. Look at this fish. It's a nice smallie. You guys can see it better over there. What a nice fish. So one of the bigger smallies I've caught out of here. I mean, I've caught a couple 3-pounders, but this one's really healthy. There he goes. And I'll show you guys what I was doing when I get back over there. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna weigh them up really fast here. $2.11. Not bad fish. $2.11. Good healthy fat bass there. Let's get him back right away. I don't want to hurt him. There he is. That's a good largemouth. There he goes. Already. 3 fish. Really slow, but all 3 fish were decent ones, so I'll take those. That's not bad. Those are pretty good ones. The first smallie, he was probably the same size as that largemouth, or a little bigger probably too. So yeah, we'll see if we get some more before I gotta head out of here. Alrighty guys, about to call it quits for today. It is 4 p.m. Gotta head out of here and go to work at 5, so, and That last largemouth was caught right there by that tree right there, that fallen down tree, the one that weighed 211. Casted right next to that tree and the shoreline, like right between them both. And he hit it as soon as it hit the water. So yeah, out here for 3 hours, a little over 3 hours, 3 fish. Really slow, but the 3 fish I caught were decent and worth coming out. So yeah, the next 8 minutes of this video is just going to be me rambling on about how I caught the smallie and how I've caught my other fish on jigs in the other 2 videos that I made, or the other one at least. Just showing you guys how I caught those fish on the jig. And this is the jig I've been using, a little baby boo jig, 5/16 ounce with a bruiser baits crawfish on the back. So yeah, only 3 fish caught, and they were all good. So I appreciate you guys watching, and again, the next 8 minutes of this video is just going to be me rambling on. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Alright guys, how I caught that smallmouth was just using a baby boo jig, like a green pumpkin color with a bruiser baits crawfish trailer in the back. And I was just standing on these boat or dock ramps right here and just casting out along these docks right here. It was actually on that dock over there, but I'm using this one for an example. And instead of doing an upwards jig, I'm keeping this bait as close to the bottom as possible. I'm just doing 3 to 4 probably jerks along the rocks, just keeping it down on the rocks. And as soon as I stopped it, I saw my line do a little tick. And then I reeled up and set the hook, but by then he was like 20 feet off to the right. He already hit and took off. So that was a pretty good smallmouth. Yeah, I was just casting up and down these right here. And just keeping it on the bottom. I've been using this jig for at least an hour and a half. I finally got that smallmouth to hit. Been going up and down over there on those docks. It's just been tough. I would be flipping all these docks, but there's been a lot of people coming in and out on boats, so I haven't even bothered going out on the docks and flipping out farther to those. I'm just doing these ones. Because every time I go to do it, it's either someone's getting in their boat where I'm fishing, or they're pulling in, and not really. I'd just rather flip these smaller ones over here, but this is what I'm using right here. You guys can see that. That's a 5/16 ounce. Super small and lightweight jig. Nice quiet profile. And again, those docks or those ramps that go onto those docks, there's chains. I said it before in my other video. I've had a couple fish ground me against those chains, so that's why I actually ended up getting this Veritas rod and the 7/0-1 gear ratio reel with 50-pound braid, is so I can get them out of those places. But that was a good 3-pound smallie. He was really healthy. And in my last videos, how I was catching him on the jig also was pretty much the same thing, but I was just casting under these docks here. And a lot of times they would just pick it up on the fall. Really. I'd do the same thing. I'd keep it close to the rocks. I would just casting under every one of these that I could. And I would probably make 25 or 30 casts with this jig and to this dock. Man, I tried to use a bigger size jig before, but they just didn't seem to want that size jig. I was using a 3/8 ounce and they just wouldn't hit it. I went with this really small one and they started hitting on it. Today, not so much though. I can't get much to bite. Just those two smallies. Kind of just speed fishing around before I have to go to work. I had a good 3 hours before I have to go to work. I've already been out here too, so only 2 fish. I'm guessing those will be the only 2 fish I catch too. 2 fish and 2 hits, so I'll take it. Didn't miss any, so. But both of them were good smallies. But see, when I'm up here on this hill, I use an upward jig. I usually it can be kind of level with the water. It's a little easier. But yeah, I just flipped all the docks before. Just casted the shoreline and just kept the jig in the rocks. Just doing probably 3 to 5 little jerks on the rocks, and then I'll pause it for a couple seconds. I'm only using these bait casters maybe 2 months so far. I'm getting pretty good at it, but still need some practice, especially flipping. Not too good at flipping, but I'll get the hang of it. It rained a little bit, but not a lot. And the first clip you seen, I told you how cold that bass was and how cold the water is, and I can't figure out how it's so cold. I didn't feel the water over here. I think I'm actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna see if this is cold water too. If it is, I don't know what the heck. Unless they're filling it up, but the water level would rise, and as I can see, the moss on these rocks has actually got lower. The green moss on those rocks. The lake would have to, I'm sure, it dropped another couple inches, but I can't figure out why it's so cold. Let's see if I can feel it. Yeah, see, that water's cold. That is not warm water at all. I can't figure that out. That water should be in the 80 degrees. And it's probably in the 70s. And over in the channel, it's like 60 degrees. That bass felt like a winter bass. He was freezing. Which is really weird. We have not had enough rain to cool the water down. Impossible. Especially when the lake even got lower. I don't know if it's because it's getting lower and the water underneath is coming up and that's colder water. I don't know. I have no idea, but a bunch of quads. But yeah, I guess I will get back to you guys if I get another fish.